Mid-course test. Listening exercise 1. 1.
I've signed up to quite a few connected with environmental issues. I try to post my comments before I start work, otherwise it can all get too time-consuming. That's the drawback, I guess, but used wisely, they're a great tool.
2.
To be honest, I don't think the solution is sending in loads of food. Year after year, these countries suffer such terrible tragedies. But in so many cases, the food doesn't get delivered to the people who are starving. And in any case, that's just a short-term fix.
3.
I read somewhere that during an average working day you can be caught on film up to 300 times. How is that possible? And what's the point? There aren't enough people to go through all the footage. And what evidence is there to suggest that crime figures have fallen in areas where they've been installed?
4.
Most of my colleagues are okay, but unfortunately I have to share my office with someone who must be the world's greatest bore when it comes to computers. On and on and on he goes. I'm sure I could walk out of the room and he'd still carry on.
5.
There's a new ad on TV and I just can't get the tune out of my head. I find myself singing it to myself when I'm on the bus, walking along the road. Something will set me off and that's it. Really irritating, but I suppose it shows just how powerful advertising is. Though, ironically, I couldn't tell you what the ad is actually for.
6.
Well, if you don't try, you'll never know, will you? I've always been a bit of a risk taker, especially when it comes to work. I can't think of anything worse than being stuck in a dead-end job doing the same thing day in, day out. There are so many interesting things to do, and as they say, nothing venture, nothing gain.